Youth takes the lead in the spotlight today.
And although these performers are younger, their music is old style.
But that's not the only surprise you'll see and hear from Jake and Dalton.
The king of rock and roll, blues, and comedy. They don't sound like they should go together, but these two artists combine them to give their audience a show full of music and laughter, and that's why they are in the spotlight.
We start off, he does Buddy Holly and Elvis, and then we go into Blues Brothers, we do the cover of that, and then he sings some original country songs that he has wrote.
The Jake and Dalton Variety Show. Two teenagers from Casey, Illinois, who are not your average musicians.
We go and we're dressed just as normal teenagers. We walk in, we set up. All of a sudden he comes in dressed up as 70s Elvis in a full jumpsuit, and then he gets done with his Elvis, and we go into Blues.
That's right, you heard him correctly. Performance with costumes. A full show with these two includes costume changes and comedy.
At the end of the night.
But Jake and Dalton were collaborating together long before they took the stage with their variety show.
Talked to him about music and stuff and going to Branson, and we finally just went together, and we just loved everything we saw, and we thought, hey, let's do this, you know.
For both, their upbringing seemed to shape their musical taste.
I lived with my grandparents about my whole life, and what they listened to is what I listened to.
But what about Dalton's childhood?
So I grew up in my grandparents' house.
Sound familiar?
And they would always listen to like older gospel songs, Elvis especially.
50s and 60s, country.
And I fell in love with it right away.
A not-so-common sound for teens in a small Illinois town.
Well, a lot of people would, I mean, we've been made fun of a lot just from what we listen to and stuff.
But that won't stop them from playing the music they love. And after years of covering the music of other artists, they are now setting their sights on their own original music.
It's different because it's not like performing other people's music. Like, this is my song, you know, I get to do it however I want to do it.
Whether it's performing their own music or covering some of the greats, these two don't plan to stop anytime soon.
We're hoping to, like after we graduate, we're going to go to college, of course, and then after college, we're hoping to get in with the shows up at Branson, and hopefully one day have our own show.
Ending up right where it all began, in Casey with Gary Bryan and photojournalist David Essex. Jade Scott, News 10.
And this is pretty cool. Last week at the Vigo County Fair, Jake Holt was a contestant in the Voice of the Wabash Valley, and guess what? He won.
And by only one vote, and it was for his Elvis Presley cover. And with that win, Jake won over $500, or he won $500 and 2 tickets to the tour The Voice. So congratulations, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Jake. Now to learn even more about Jake and Dalton, be sure to check out our website over at WTHI-TV.com. You know the address.